where I am in this vlog. I don't know if this is a new vlog or this is part of my just moving to Colorado vlog. I'll probably be editing this weekend, so I'll figure it out then, but of course I don't know because unfortunately I'm not very consistent with this, but we're gonna try to be, I guess. But I am going on my first hike as a new Colorado resident, I guess. And oh, look at these flowers, they're purple. They're so stinking cute. They're purple, guys. Anyways, will you focus? There we go. I decided to come, it's Friday, so I decided to come, and it's my second week of work, but I decided to come, should we go up? Does that look questionable? Let's give it a go, why not? But so, I decided to come up on a hike after work, which I want to try and do at least one hike, a week. And so I found this one. It's by Red Rocks. Just want to do a hike once a week. I want to take advantage. Like, this is the whole reason why I moved to Colorado in the first place, so that I could do stuff like this. So here we are, doing stuff like this, right? And honestly, after a week of work, like, this feels like exactly what I need to just feel grounded. There's a creek down at the bottom. I mean, I'm going opposite of it now because I'm going up. But I'm gonna go up for a bit, see where this leads me, then go back down, and then go back to the creek and sit and read for a bit. Actually, that's a pretty nice spot to read too. Check this out. Like that rock right there, right under this tree, is so nice. Like, would love. But anywho, we're gonna keep going on this little hike, on this little trail. It's getting slightly steep here. It's starting to feel more like a hike now. But it was just kind of flat for a bit, but now we're climbing. This is the part that I like, the climbing. Hello, my friends. Whew. So, I'm so excited because I'm pretty sure this is going to be my second vlog, and I'm being consistent. But wanted to take you kind of with me for my day. My man is calling me. Be right back. I'm back. So, Just kind of showing you what I got. Well, okay, so today is Sunday, and I'm having myself a little day. I went to yoga this morning at 7:30 in the morning, and that has been kind of my new routine. This is the second time I do the class, and it's just like, I've been trying to get into yoga, but I've been trying to do a yoga class that's slow enough where I can keep up, but like general enough where I can like grow within the class, and that is definitely this class that I'm specifically taking. It's hot yoga, and it goes through pretty much the same movements every single week, but because it goes through the same movements, and the instructor's really good, so she'll be like, oh, you can stop here, or you can make it more difficult by doing this or doing this or doing this. She'll break it down step by step, which is really nice. But hold on, I like still don't have the confidence with like people walking by. But anyways, so I went to yoga this morning, and it's just really nice because I can keep up, and it allows me to grow in the class, and I've already seen like some growth within myself in yoga just through these couple of classes. I did do 3 yoga classes, but this is only the second time that I've done this specific class because I missed it last week, because it was like my birthday week and we partied the night before, so I didn't wake up in the morning. But so I went to yoga this morning, then I went grocery shopping, went back to my house, unloaded everything, just hung out there for a little bit, and then I drove my roommate to her car because she had left her car at a friend's house on Friday when we went out to battle the bands, because my roommate is in a band, so we went to that on Friday. And then so I drove her to get her car back, and her car is right by Pearl Street Farmers Market, which this is the last weekend that they're doing the farmers market. So I went this week because I ran out of honey, and I wanted to show you guys what I got. So the first thing I got was some whipped cardamom honey. I love cardamom and I love honey. I've never really bought whipped honey before, but I'm excited to try it. One of my friends only consumes whipped honey. Like, she doesn't like honey in general, but she will eat whipped honey. So I was like, let me try this. I feel like it'd be really good in a matcha, which I haven't made a coffee or a matcha for myself today. So when I get home, you already know that this is what I'm making. Some other things, I also went to the farmer's market to like hunt down a few little gift ideas because her birthday passed and she came to visit me for my birthday, for her birthday, sorry. But the package that I got for her was sent back. So I am, making her a package again because I was going to send her some books. The books didn't end up, like, literally they went back to the person who I bought it from. So I'm gonna get her another book, and then I got some like little goodies to put in her box. So I got some rosemary lemon salts from the farmer's market, which she loves, this like arugula salad that she really loves to make at home. So I thought this would be a nice addition to it. And she's also like, she tries to be really clean with her eating, so I think like a very clean salt like that she would really like. And then I got her these little like Swedish dishcloths. I think I'm gonna get her a candle, a book, and then this is like a little matchbox, and it says, "No beauty shines brighter than a good heart. How rare and beautiful you are, my friend. Love you, X, forever." So I thought that would be really cute. So I got her that too. And that's pretty much everything I got at the farmer's market. I tried not to overspend, although don't ask me how much I spent for that. I paid for that honey. Don't ask me, but it's fine. It's a delicacy of my life. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna head back home, probably do some reading and chores and stuff today, so take you along for that. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Vlog number 2 in Colorado. You sure you don't want to watch it? Yeah, cardamom whipped honey. I just got it from the market. It's got a little bit of like a husk. Ice. Yeah. I do have cardamom like beans. Hello, friends. Ooh, I realized the sliding is probably much better. So I made dinner and I meal prepped for the week, and I put all of that stuff away. Like, I set it up for the meal prep, drinking my kombucha. This is the best. Literally the best. It has less sugar than normal kombucha, like a lot less sugar. Like I think they're called Synergy kombuchas have like 27, 28 grams of sugar, and this has 7. So it's a nice little treat. It's only 30 calories. I like usually have them on the weekend, but so good. Now I am doing the dishes, and I'm audiobooking The Compound, the book club that I am a part of. This is like the read for the month. And I'm reading a few other books that I'll like show in a little bit, but I'm reading a few other books, so I didn't want to actually take the time to read this one. So I'm audiobooking it, and it's actually really good. And if you don't know what it's about, essentially it's kind of like a reality TV show, like Love Island, all of those. And essentially like these people go to this place called The Compound that's like in the middle of the desert. And like the goal is to stay in the compound, and like there's tasks that are given to you as a group or individually. Things start to go kind of crazy where like you don't know who is doing what for what reason, because like there's small tasks for each individual person that other people don't know about. And it's honestly really good. Like there's a lot of suspense, there's a lot of psychological stuff in it, which I really like. I think someone might get murdered. I have a feeling that there's going to be some type of twist, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of hoping it, because if it just ends with like them leaving the compound, I'm going to be kind of like, oh, okay. But overall, excuse me. Overall, it's been super entertaining. I really like it. My friend watched Sarah Caroli's video about how like on her opinion on this, and me and my friend voice note, so I'll probably be telling her this even though I'm telling it to the vlog too. But basically, like she said that there's so many characters in the book that like it's hard to keep up. I honestly think that there are a lot of characters and it is kind of hard to keep up, but the thing is like the characters who you don't remember, they're not important. So like it doesn't matter that you know all the characters, because they end up leaving the compound anyways. And like the people, like the main people's names, like those are the important ones, because those are the people who stay and stick. And also I think the audio kind of helps. There's only one voice actor, like the voices don't change, so I don't think that has a huge difference on it. But yeah, I don't know. But I really like it. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I'm not too huge on reality TV. Like I don't really watch Love Island or any of these shows or those shows. I do enjoy them. Like my roommate loves watching them, and so when she puts them on, I'll sit down and I'll watch too. But like I won't gravitate towards watching that type of genre of TV, I guess. So my friend was really surprised that she was like curious to see if I would end up liking this book, because I don't really consume reality TV. But it's really good so far. I'm very, like, I'm enjoying it, and it's nice to have something to listen to, like, while I'm meal prepping, while I'm cleaning, like, all that type of stuff. So I'm gonna keep listening. So I'm listening to the audiobook, and basically there's, like I said, like you can win prizes by doing tasks in the compound, and there's group tasks and there's individual tasks, and everybody kind of has given up on doing the group tasks because like shit has gone down in the compound and nobody really wants to like do it anymore. But one of the girls is like, oh, like we're running out of supplies, we need to, because that's another thing, they get put on the compound with no supplies. Like they have to do tasks in order to survive in the compound, to get food, to get like resources and stuff like that. Some of them more materialistic, some of them more necessities. But ooh, can I put you there? I can. But so basically one of the girls is like, oh, we should do a task. And everyone's like, no, we don't want to do a task. We don't want to do a task. And she's like, no, we need stuff. Like, we're running out. Like, I know everybody's kind of like done, but like we are running out of resources. Like, we need to get stuff. and they're like, oh, I don't really want to do the task, but what's the reward? And the girl was like, oh, the reward is coffee. And they're like, okay, everybody got up and started like getting ready to do the task because the reward was coffee. And I was like, vibes. Okay, so some current reads that I have. I showed you The Compound, what I'm listening to. I'm 74%, but I think I'm gonna stop here. I don't think I'm gonna listen anymore today. These are the books that I'm currently reading. Ooh, pause. A little gift that one of my friends gave me for my birthday. That also came with these socks and this little bag. There was a candle in it, a little like crochet cactus that I have over there. So this little guy. And then it also came with, is it gonna focus? There we go, came with this little candle. And then it also came with some bookmarks, which are somewhere. I'm not really sure where, but they're somewhere. The books that I'm currently reading are The Compound. I am reading this with a friend of mine, but it's Wuthering Heights. The movie is coming out in February of next year. The one with Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie. And so me and my friend has never read Wuthering Heights. I did read it. Actually, this is my copy that I had in high school. And I have like annotations and stuff in it from high school. So, and I remember enjoying Wuthering Heights, but hating Catherine and Heathcliff. Like I thought they were the most insufferable characters I have ever read in my life. That was when I was in high school, so I don't know how I would feel about them now. But so that's why I am rereading it. I have a second copy. This is actually my cousin's and she was giving it away. So I was like, snatch. I mean, also like, look at the cover. She's so pretty. And then this one was the cover of the one that I read in high school. But so I am reading this, annotating on my own, and then going over the annotations that I did in this book when I was in high school to see like differences. And then I also have notes because we did like a character log in high school, so that I have access to, and I think I have a few other things which I have to like go hunting for, but I thought it would be cool to like look back on my thoughts on Wuthering Heights when I read it in high school and reread it now. And so far I'm liking it. I'm only on, so I've read chapter 6. I'm on chapter 7 now. Well, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I need to, I think, focus a little bit more on Wuthering Heights. I haven't really been focusing on Wuthering Heights. And my friend is on chapter 11, I think, so I'm trying to catch up to her. Then I started The Haunting of Hill House. This is a book that I loved the show that's on Netflix, but I honestly don't think that the storyline is the same. So far it's pretty good. I've only gotten to chapter 2. Like I've only read up to chapter 3, so I haven't read chapter 3 yet. And it's interesting so far. I'm enjoying it. There's stuff to analyze, which is really cool. So I'm intrigued to continue reading this, but this was gonna be my Halloween read, but I was also reading, I'll show you the other books that I was reading. I was also reading these were kind of my October reads. So I was reading Witchcraft for Wayward Witches. Loved this book. Like genuinely, really, really loved this book. This was a surprise because this was for the way that I'm reading The Compound for a book club. I read this one for the same book club, and it is definitely horror genre, more psychological horror versus like pop-up scary horror, but just like I'm reading something and it's making me avidly uncomfortable. Honestly, this book probably needed some trigger warnings. because there's a lot of shit that happens in this book that's like, whoa. And like after discussing it with my book club, there are some people there who were like, yeah, this needed a trigger warning. And there were a few parts that I read that like really resonated with me and like experiences that I have had in my life. And I was like, whoa, like this is too much. Like this is a lot. Like I needed to stop reading and just like sit quietly by myself and like process, because I was like, this is triggering a lot in me right now. So I don't think there was a trigger warning. And I definitely think it deserved one, for sure. So if you like horror and you like psychological thriller and you like books that are very well written and very interesting, I would suggest this book. But I would walk with caution, read with caution, because it is very triggering. And yeah, I can kind of go in depth as to what this is, but I'm just gonna finish my so I read this in September, October. I also am reading Bury Your Bones in the Midnight Soil. I took this off, the cover off, just because I don't want to damage it. I think it's so pretty. I typically gravitate towards softcover and like paperback books. I'm not a huge fan of hardcover, but these are new books, so they didn't have soft covers just yet, which found out that book companies make books hardcover first and don't release the soft covers until a year or 2 years after the book comes out, because it's more expensive and they sell more money, or they sell more when it's hardcover, and they make more money because it costs more, obviously. So usually they will wait until a year or two to like come out with a soft cover, which I thought was really interesting. This little old lady from a bookstore told me that. And I thought it was really intriguing. But so I'm still reading this. Where am I? I would say a little less than 50%. I'm on an Alice chapter, which if you don't know, this book is divided by different characters, and you flop between different characters throughout the book. It's really enjoyable. I'm loving this book. Like this is definitely going to be a top read for me for this year. Same as, even though this was really triggering and really intense to read, it is probably going to be a top read of mine. Like I really, really enjoyed this. So Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, I'm still reading now. So this, The Haunting of Hill House, The Compound, and Wuthering Heights are books that I'm currently reading. 4 books at the same time is a little overwhelming, honestly, but we're here. I don't know how I got myself here, but we're here. I also read The Housemaid in September, kind of to get ready for, to get ready for Halloween. I really enjoyed this. I wouldn't say it's definitely an introduction into thriller. Not as good as The Silent Patient, but still really good. Entertaining. If you're in a book slump and you want to keep reading and flipping the pages, this is a good book. But it's definitely like not anything out of this world. I would say like a 3.8, which a 3-star book in my world is a really good, like it's a good book. But to get 5 stars is a little bit difficult, so I would give this like a 3.8, 3.9. And then there's Mate. So I wanted this to be an October read. I started it in October. I got 20% of the way. And I'm going to be so honest, I'm literally like on page 96. I DNF'd this. Everyone says they liked it better than Bride, which is crazy because I loved Bride so much. Like I loved Bride. So the fact that I haven't really been liking this one is a little bit shocking. I'm not gonna lie, the main female character kind of annoys me a little bit. And it's just very straight to the point. Like it's just down to business, which is a little bit like, I need a little more buildup. But I think I'm just not, like I don't want to completely knock this off because I really did enjoy Bride, and I read Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Loved Deep End. I think that's probably my favorite book by her. But I think this might be a February read because I read Bride in February for Valentine's Day when I wanted something a little bit lovey-dovey, so I might put this one on hold and come back to it. But as of right now, it's a DNF. And yeah.